Bro, so they got Edgar Berlanga versus Hamzah Sheeraz. Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda. That'll take place July 12th in New York City. Abuelo Puello versus Sabril Matias for the WBC 140 title fight. Then you got Dave Morrell versus Katia on the undercard. Bro, this is insane. This is a huge card. Katia versus Morrell is a fantasy fight that I thought was gonna happen. For this fight to be happening right now, this shows that boxing's on a different level right now. It's in a whole nother different category. For this fight to be happening right now, I'm telling you guys, something like this wouldn't happen 5 years ago. Yeah, this is a huge fight. Then you have Sabril Matias back in the picture with Puello. Hey, that's a different kind of style Puello haven't been in the ring with. But Edgar Berlanga versus Hamzah Sheeraz is huge. That's a huge fight. You said Berlanga gonna beat up Sheeraz. It's gonna be a good matchup for Berlanga. I think so too. I'm going with Berlanga on that one. Sheeraz gotta show me. Berlanga ain't no weak fighter like that. Let's not get it twisted now. Yeah, I got Berlanga in that fight. For sure, for sure. Yeah, ain't too many people can beat Berlanga. He might not be the most skillful fighter to a lot of people, but he's not an easy fight to a lot of people. They think that he's just Berlanga can box. He just ain't got that experience of boxing over the last couple of years, so he got to get more rounds in. Berlanga with like 30, 40 more rounds, he would have gave Canelo hell. But just ain't had that many rounds. But he was boxing well, though. The instinct start kicking in. You said Sheeraz looked bad versus Adames. I actually thought, me personally, I actually thought he looked decent. I'm going to tell you why. Adames, the way Adames came out fighting, if you seen Adames fight the last 3 or 4 fights, he usually slows down, and when he slows down, he's not really super aggressive. But man, he was super aggressive this fight. And I knew him going to Saudi, and then when they was telling him not to come early, bro, you got I gotta do a story about that later too, bro. Yeah, I gotta do a story about that. But yeah, that was just a weird situation. But yeah, the odds was against Carlos Adames from the beginning. It was definitely against him. So yeah, he went out there and showed that Sheeraz is not on his level. But I thought Sheeraz was doing a good job not letting Adames walk all over him. He didn't get manhandled as bad as it looked. Because Adames tried to stop him and put him in the corner, but he couldn't really do it. He tried to stop him though. But he stepped to him though. I've only seen it once, but I understand how people feel about the fight though. It did look like a robbery. Yeah, Carlos Adames came out fighting, bro. Like it's certain guys that if they go to Riyadh season and fight, they look like a totally different fighter. Or something. It just, just do something to them. Because, certain people, when you get in front of a guy like Turkey, not to say that, it's all about money, but when you know that if you perform well, you can get paid a certain way. In boxing right now, you could perform well and still not get paid like you a top tier fighter. They'll still look at you like, oh, you just so-and-so. You're not selling any pay-per-views. You don't have any fans. But if you're one of these guys and you go show up in front of Turkey Al-Sheikh, you know that if you can get a knockout and really show them your skills and talent and get big wins, you can get paid and you'll get treated fairly. So it's a big difference now. That's why guys like Carlos Adames is like, if I go out here and just fight hard, I can show him. And then a lot of people feel like he got robbed though still. But yeah, this is a good fight though. Edgar Berlanga is it's a good matchup for him. Definitely a good matchup. Yeah, for Sheeraz to take this though, he got some balls though. I'm not gonna lie, he's a 160. Sheeraz definitely got some kahunas taking this one, man. He's a 160, and even Morrell fighting Katia. Katia's he a tough fighter. Morrell, man, he a dog, man. Morrell's a dog, like for real. Dude definitely became one of my favorite fighters recently. Not because of the Benavidez fight before that, but yeah, Morrell is really good, man. He is really, really good. I think a fight between him and Benavidez in 5 years would be amazing. A rematch, just to see it again. You know, it don't gotta be forced. These guys still young. But yeah, but Katiev, he ain't no joke though. He's definitely good. He don't got a lot of pro fights, but in the amateurs, yeah, he definitely has dominated a lot of guys. Yeah, this is a good fight card though. Zepeda, he was ready to step up, so I'm glad that he getting a chance to fight Shakur. He wasn't never waiting. I think they had him waiting the whole time. This is a good fight though.